What's up, guys? Today it's Carson back here in Toxic Gaming with some more Pokemon Showdown going for you guys. Now, today's battle is actually against Sarcasm the Sickness, also known as Tara, and I'll have both links to her Twitter and YouTube down in the description below. And she's the one that actually kind of showed me this little thingy, this way of doing Showdown. It's called Battle Factory, and what it is basically like, it's basically the same thing as doing random battles, but the teams are actually built in one specific tier with a specific moveset that is like Smogon builds. It's not just random stuff thrown together, random moves and items. It's not completely random. It's actually built so you can have a somewhat sense of competitive battling with it. And Tara was doing this during one of her and Pedro's, the Great Bulbasaur's streams, and I was able to get a battle with her, and it was really pretty good battle in my opinion for us both having random teams. We both agreed that if we had our own teams that we actually built ourselves, we could give a better battle, but we do what we can, and it was actually a lot better than what I thought it was. So just sit back and enjoy some Battle Factory, guys, and here we go. Okay, guys, apparently it's wanting to put me always on the other side of the field, so for some reason that's just the thing it is. But I always go for that Protect just in case she wanted to get a rock move off right off the bat because I had a bad matchup, and I got that Toxic Orb activated. So naturally, U-turn with those Stealth Rocks up, go out into Sand Slash because I have that. I resist the Rock Slide even though she misses. I resisted it, and now I can spin away those rocks really whenever. But I decided to go for a knockoff first just to get off those leftovers because Regirock is already bulky as hell, and I don't need that thing trying to stay alive much longer. That Drain Punch does not do much, while that Earthquake does a lot. It's going to be kind of funny to watch Gus go back and forth with these Earthquakes and Drain Punches, but at this point, Tara decides to switch right on out to Samurott, which is a great switch on her part as I go right for the Earthquake, which does over half and surprises the hell out of me. But I need to get the hell out of there and go into Lantern just to be able to take an Aqua Jet, anything like that, which Aqua Jet to me was pretty obvious. I might have been able to live one, but I was not for certain. And I kind of figured she was going to switch, so I Volt Switched just to make sure that I could try to get the advantage on the field as she brings out an Avalugg, which is a fucking monster. And the only thing I had for her was Mesprit. It was the only real special attacker I had besides Lantern. But I decided to go with Stealth Rocks out at the beginning, try to predict her switching out, but she doesn't, and does Avalanche, which does a decent amount even for that, while Psychic does a little more against a not specially defensive Avalugg. Even with that Rapid Spin getting away my rocks, now she's kind of more free to switch in. She just does switches out into the BEM, which is a fucking weird name. But I go right for the Stealth Rocks again because I know I need those on her team. And Lantern right now is my best specially defensive option for this BEM, but that Signal Beam really fucking hurts. I don't know why, but that really hurt. And this Scald, I was hoping for a burn, hoping for it to do more, but it couldn't. And Lantern had to go down. It was getting to that point where somebody was going to die, so I could bring out Kangaskhan freely and you get a nice fake out. This is not Mega, don't worry, it's just Scrappy with, I believe, Silk Scarf, so that fake out's even boosted. But now I predicted to go for the Signal Beam again, so I went for Sucker Punch. Great move on her part to switch out to Regirock. But I don't know if she knew I'd pack the Drain Punch to try to live myself, while her Drain Punch does a lot more than mine would do to me. And this would be her winning. It would be no reason for me to stay in with Kangaskhan and just lose it like that. So I bring back out Sand Slash, ready to take a Drain Punch and fire off an Earthquake. And if she wants to bring out that Samurott, it will die. But I had predicted that and tried to get to Rapid Spin, while the explosion took me off guard. I had no idea that was going to happen. I had none whatsoever. So naturally, I come back out to Swellow because I don't have rocks. She doesn't have anyone to set up rocks. And this Facade is going to destroy that Avalugg. Even for being a crit, that might have mattered because Avalugg is so defensive. But Swellow right now is going to do a little mini sweep with Facade. Going to be able to outspeed and take an Aqua Jet, even though technically Aqua Jet goes first. But I would have been able to outspeed it without that. But I knew I could take it, so that Facade really is coming in handy. And Swellow is kind of doing a little mini beginning sweep here. And now, with this Liepard, I was really scared of Prankster Thunderwave. So I went immediately out to Rotom Fan, just in case for that Thunderwave, but she went for Sucker Punch, which I guess is still a good move, but I was more worried about that Thunderwave. Wasn't worried about knockoff, just going for straight Thunderbolt power. That's all I needed. Just straight Thunderbolts, even with that Sucker Punch, getting that Liepard out of there so that I knew Swellow had the chance to completely go through her team. And now with Rotom, another Thunderbolt. I thought that would have killed the BEM, but a Psychic is going to finish me off. BEM's a lot more defensively on the special side than I thought, but it's definitely not going to outspeed a Swellow. I did a U-turn just so I could bring out Kangaskhan and get a fake out on this Pyroar. I wasn't for certain if Pyroar was going to be able to rip through or if I was going to be able to outspeed. I was just hesitant. I wanted to get as much damage before I had to bring Swellow in if I had to. But it turns out a Sucker Punch or two, or I believe 2 Sucker Punches, yeah, 2 of them, and she misses that Fire Blast, which would have forced Kangaskhan out, or killed Kangaskhan and forced out Swellow. But it was still a great match. Great game, Tara, and I really can't wait to hopefully battle you guys again, and we'll see you later.